This is Quentin from the past. I hope you enjoy the start of his set, and I hope you enjoy this IMB composition. He will probably explain very soon now what an IMB composition is. The best wishes for 2026. Greetings from Quentin from the past. By the way, I wish people Happy New Year until the end of March, because I don't live by their rules.
Thank you. So, I'm Quentin from the past is right. I am an alternative comedian, so my stuff is not for everyone, what I do. So if you don't understand what's happening, don't worry, you're not the target crowd, okay? Also, I would like to say, don't feel pressured or any obligations to laugh during my time. I know it's like some people are like, yeah, well, it's Quentin Leuven, the best alternative comedian of his generation. Some people call him the iconoclast of comedy. So like if the person next to you is a really good time, laughs very hard, and you don't know why, you don't feel the pressure to just laugh, with them, or like just to feel included. I mean, it's Sunday, give yourselves a break. You came out tonight, maybe you had a heavy night like I had last night, so congratulations. I mean, a round of applause for yourself for coming out. Cheers. All right, also, I have lots of new stuff, new material, so I'm gonna look at this piece of paper quite often. Sorry for that. I like to challenge myself by always trying new things, so I don't get bored, because I get bored very easily because I'm an intellectual. All right. By the way, I'm gonna do like some raw stuff, a bit of mediocre, lacking of a punchline. Also, like my stuff, most of the laughter is in the middle of my bit, so I don't do like mainstream comedy, big punchline at the end. Like boring, uninspiring comedians you see on Netflix or YouTube. So that is not me. Okay. So, any questions? No? All right. I also might sit down at some point because I had a very heavy night. I'll talk about it later. I have a little story. I'm also going to do an imitation. You guys like imitations? Right? Yeah. What a weird guy. This on a Sunday. All right. So yeah, as I was saying, like I equally like to confuse people. But then just make them laugh. As for me, like I love doing that. Most comedians have they want the whole room to go like ha 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 ha. I like only the smart people to get what I do, and then the other people I want them to go like. That's what I love. Also, like I hate dogmas and truths. So in comedy, people are like there are like some rules, like always. Like you have to best joke at the end or whatever bullshit. Dogmas and truths. What I do? What I do with that? I this is like imagine this is like a dogma right in front of me. What I do is push it away. Yeah. Because I am the Mac Daddy of alternative comedy. Yeah, baby. Fuck the rules. Yeah. That's how I'm rolling. Yeah. All right. So lots of people, they go like, start with your best material. That's what they say. Start with your best material. I say, just start. Some people, I'm growing on you. All right, what else do we have? I'm gonna read this off my phone. This is Did I explain what an IMB composition was? No, not yet. It's basically like where performance art and alternative comedy meet. So now what I just did there, it was like a little present from me to you. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm sorry if this is much for a Sunday night. This is easier. All right. This is for the people that like to watch David Attenborough and stuff. Often seen as the most useless bird on the planet, the kakapoo can't fly, can barely walk. To attract females, the male will dig a hole and sit in it, shouting loudly at any female passing by. Rarely does this work, so it waddles off and finds a rock and bombs that instead. It's basically like the alternative comedian. All right, do you wanna do the imitation now? Right? Okay, I'll do the imitation. So this is for all the intellectuals in the room. All right. All right. Here we go. This is the imitation. Right, this is a person that does not grasp Schopenhauer. Some people. All right, second imitation. This is a person that also doesn't understand Schopenhauer. Thank you very much. All right. Where is Steven? Oh, there you are. How am I doing time-wise?
You're at 6 minutes, buddy.
Oh my God, time goes slow. All right, I'm gonna sit down and take my time then. I'm just gonna do like speak slower, right? How are you guys doing, by the way? Hey. Oh, I love this energy in this room. It's just the energy that I deserve and the energy that I bring to the game. All right, I'm gonna have a sip. This is not alternative comedy. I'm just thirsty, okay? Sometimes people don't understand. They're like, everything he does is that alternative comedy. Before I continue, because apparently I have more time than I anticipated. I know some people in this room are very smart, and I might need your help, especially from the females. So I'm actually a bit down because I had a match on Friday on Tinder with an Italian woman, Nina. Looker, intelligent, charming, visual designer, all that. We chatted, and then she asked me actually quite quickly for my WhatsApp number, right? So because she's like, yeah, I don't like to chat on Tinder. I'm like, yeah, fair enough, babe. Here's my number. So we're chatting away. Two messages in the conversation, and she does a voice note, like a voice message. I'm like, ooh, I love that. And that was a pretty nice voice. I was like. And I'm like, all right, if you feel comfortable doing your voice message, that's fine. She says, yeah, I don't like typing, I'm too lazy. I'm like, I love hearing your sexy Italian voice, right? Things are going well, we're chatting Friday night. So yeah, we go like, yeah, good night, talk to you soon. I'm watching like a very good series now, and she wanted to ask me about it. I'll ask you tomorrow, she goes. I'm like, fine, that's all good. So it's Saturday then. So I'm texting, how are you, babe? How was your night? Because she has COVID, she has to stay. And I'm like, how is the COVID? Are you feeling better? It's also why the voice was lower. So I'm like, I liked her COVID voice. Anyway, it's nothing to do with the rest of the story. So I sent this message, I'm like, hey, I hope you feel better, blah, blah, blah. I also invited her to come tonight to Leuven. She's like, Leuven? She was like, oh, I mean, I'm too lazy to type. Do you think I want to go on a trip to Leuven? I'm like, babe, it's 20 minutes on the train. You can also like look at it from this angle. Like, it's like a little first adventurous, interactive comedy date trip, right? With this very charming alternative comedian. Anyways. She has not texted me back. Also on Sunday, like no news whatsoever. Like she gave me 3 voice messages on Friday. What the fuck is this? Like what the fuck? Like I deserve better. I'm a very intelligent, charming, like heart in the right place kind of guy. I mean, I could use a bit more money, fair. I'm an alternative comedian. What do you want? But I'm like, okay, so any ideas? Why is this person doing this? I think I know the answer, but like, let's hear it. Like, any ideas? What the fuck, man? This is yeah, but like, not with me. I mean, come on. Anyways, I think I know what it is. It's other white men. You know, like the bad ones that ruined it for me. But anyways, all right, let's go back to the comedy. How am I doing time-wise?
You're at 10 minutes.
I got
5
10 more minutes.
No, 5.
5 more minutes. All right. Okay. Let's speed it up. I did the Schopenhauer. Yeah, I did the Schopenhauer. Okay. Oh yeah, this happened the other day. So I was standing in my apartment. I was standing up, and I changed my trousers. So I took new trousers out, and I go in my pocket. And I'm like, yo, what's this in my pocket? It was a handkerchief. And I forgot I had that handkerchief. I forgot I was the owner of that handkerchief. I'm a handkerchief person. So it's basically a free handkerchief. And that was a moment of joy in my week. The other day, you know, like these kids, you know these kids nowadays, what's up with them? Like the kids, you know, what they like, 67 or whatever it is, 6, I'm like, oof, sorry, whatever, 6, 7. I'm more like 7, 8, you know, like a bit more. I enhanced it. I live beyond pop cultural phenomenons, you know, I'm beyond that, you know, I'm down with the poetry. Anyways, oh God. Like I am exhausted. I have one more story and you'll understand why I'm exhausted. Okay, 6, 7, that was good stuff. Looks at his paper, doesn't know. Oh yeah, let's do this. So, you know Marx, Karl Marx, right? Right?
Yeah.
Do you know Karl Marx was the first Marxist? It's a stupid joke just to, you know, like, change the mood or something. Okay, one more thing and then I'll just one more intellectual thing and then I'll do something very easy everyone can understand. Alright, so how about this? Don't you know? Why can't you see? Slow it down. Read the sign. So you know just where you're going. Stop right now. Thank you very much. Do you see, in 1997, the Spice Girls were warning us about the rat race, about hyper-consumerism and hyper-capitalism. Anyways, okay, last story. So this is, I'm gonna sit down and sip first, and then I'll do the last story. All right. So this happened to me the other day. This is a true story, as the comedians say, right? The handkerchief, that was a true story. Anyways, so I kissed this girl last Pride, 2 years ago. It's an Irish girl I know. Like, you know, there was always like a vibe, and finally we kissed. It was nice. She's a bit of a nocturnal princess, if you know what I mean. No, she's not a hooker. She's not a hooker. She's wild. She likes to go out. Anyway, so we kissed, we went to my place, we slept together, we had penetrative sex, like real adults, you know, it's good stuff. Anyways, so she lives in Kilkenny in Ireland. She's back in the country. She texts me, yo, what's the crack? You know, that's how they talk. What's the story? What's the crack? So she's back in town, she goes out, you know, she texts me, you're gonna join me. I'm like, I have this presentation job first, so well, yeah, me presenting, can you imagine? Anyway, so I have this presentation job, it's until midnight, so like after my job, I got 3 beers, I drink a bit, because I know she's on the sauce from 6, right? So I'm not even finished dinner, she's already like out there in bars, I'm like, fine. So like I need to get at her level, you know, otherwise I feel awkward. So, you know, after the presentation job, I changed clothes because I was wearing this very nice blazer. So I down like a few Zinner beers and I do like, you know, just for a bit of extra spice, I do 2 little bumps of ket. For the novices, ketamine, right? I wrote it down. Chlorophenyl methylamino cyclohexanone. She knows. She asked her. All right. So yeah. So I go to her bar where she's at. We go straight to my place. She buys tons of beers. She has Charlie. So she has Charlie. I have ketamine. We put on Brahms and Haydn. I know it sounds very romantic. It wasn't. After a while, I pass out. We pass out a bit too much, and I'm on my couch. I think it was about 6 or 5 in the morning. And I wake up, and the television is still, playing YouTube music. Lights still on. I'm like, okay, I'm at my place. I'm on my couch in my apartment. All is good. And then I feel a weight on my body, right? Like, all right, let's have a look. I look down, and there was a little boy on my body. And I was like, oof, how did this little boy get into my apartment? What happened? But I was, of course, I was on ketamine, I was on chart, I was very drunk, I was like trying to understand, how did this little boy, what happened this night? Well, why is there a little boy lying on my body, right? And I was passed out. I had this out of body experience. I wasn't in control of this system yet, right? So, and then the little boy started to talk to me. I was like, what are you saying, little boy? And it spoke English. And I was like, this person, how this little boy talks to me, it knows me, right? It's speaking to me in a manner that knows me. And then I realized it was just Phoebe, the girl. Anyways, that was my time. Enjoy your life.